what does it mean to revere Christ as Lord? Because when we understand this, we not only become a person who can have hope, but we also become a person who can give hope to others. What does it mean for me to revere Christ as Lord? Well, it simply means this: I choose Jesus' way over my preferences and our culture's positions. It means that I understand who Jesus is, that I understand that he is God Almighty. I understand that he is the creator of the universe. I understand that he is the author of life and that he has authority over life. I understand that he is all-knowing, that he is everywhere present, that he is all-powerful. I understand that he is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, that he is the Redeemer of our souls. I understand this about him. And not only do I understand this about him, but the key to revering Christ as Lord is not just to recognize who he is, because who he is who he is no matter what anybody says about it. But to recognize who he is and then to have my life, this is the key, and to have my life reflect my understanding of who Jesus is. That he is the author over life, that he is the creator of all things, that he has authority over me, he has power over all things, and that his way is the right way, that his way is the best way. No matter what my preferences think about it, no matter how I feel about it, no matter what anybody else says about it, that I am willing to not only recognize who Jesus is, but I am allowing my life to reflect my understanding about who Jesus is. So what does that look like? How does a life that reveres Christ as Lord give hope to other people? Well, the rest of the book is about that. And Peter says that when we revere Christ as Lord, this happens. My life, how I go about my life, how I live my life, gives hope to others. Andy Stanley made this quote about vision. He said, "Nothing clarifies the vision better than a living example." I think that applies to hope. So I think we could write it this way: nothing clarifies hope better than a living example. And Peter is saying, when you are somebody who is revering Christ as Lord, when you recognize who he is and have that reflected in your life, then the way you go about life is a living example for other people. And there are